although we do have some vaccines to protect against, some strains of meningitis, it's still one of the biggest, bacterial meningitis is still one of the biggest killers of young children in this country, in particular, meningococcal infection. And, I've been involved for over 30 years now, since I lost my own son, Spencer. He's 14 months old, from meningococcal meningitis septicemia. And together with thousands of families, we've worked so hard to create a better understanding of meningitis and also raise funds to develop a vaccine. It's a devastating disease. It's not just families, it's whole communities that are affected by meningitis, and this vaccine has the potential to save thousands of lives. To find to have a vaccine available to prevent over 70% of the most common form of bacterial meningitis, to me, that's the biggest breakthrough since the polio vaccine was introduced in the late 1950s. Well, we see in the region of about 2,500 cases of all forms of bacterial meningitis in the UK. And, again, meningococcal group B is the most common form of the disease. And to take out meningococcal group B, it's beyond our wildest dreams, to be honest. Compared to 30 years ago, when there was no charities to represent meningitis, very little was being done, certainly on the research front. And to come all this way now, and to have a good vaccine that it's gone through the trials, it's a safe vaccine, and it's going to prevent over 70 cases of Group B meningitis. As far as Meningitis UK is concerned, the families that have been affected by the disease are the driving force behind everything we do. So all over the country, although families have lost, a loved one, and their lives have been devastated, to hear this, is so positive that, their loved ones' names will live on. With a vaccine that they've made a significant contribution towards becoming available. Without families up and down the country over the last 30 years pouring their hearts out with their own stories about how devastated they were, has raised the profile of meningitis, and and that has been a very big thing for meningitis to be recognised as a disease of national importance. If it wasn't for the families, this vaccine will probably still be 5-10 years away.